Okay, today I'm going to change the alternator on a 2015 CX-9 Mazda. So yesterday I replaced I took out the radiator, as you can tell, and I had to take out the electric fan and the radiator in order to get to this thing. And that's the alternator right there. It's in the worst spot possible. So anyways, we're gonna change that today, and then I'm gonna put all this stuff back together because I broke the radiator when I was pulling apart all the lines. So anyways, yeah, I'm gonna hopefully help you guys out, and you can learn from me, I guess from my mistakes. Okay, this is the view from the bottom. Hopefully we can, where's it at? Oh, there it is. Yes, it's very hard to see, but you can also see it from the passenger side here. Yeah, there it is, way up there. So anyways, we got to get to that somehow. I will do my best here. Here we go. Okay, so I'm on the passenger side here. I took the shroud off. This piece comes off. There's like these little pins or clips that hold it in. But anyway, so I was trying to get this bolt off. It's a 9/16, and yeah, my socket cracked. I didn't even put all that much pressure on it, but that's probably because it's garbage. I'll throw that over there. It's a good place for it. So anyways, that's one of the bolts. I think there's another bolt at the very top, which you can't see. Sorry about the light here. It can't go that way. Anyways, it's up there at the top, and I think so. There's one there, one up top, and I think there's one more on the front side somewhere. Well, let's get at it. All right, I got a new socket, 9/16, and I was able to use this swivel to get right up on it with my extension, and I was able to break it loose and spin it off. It took me like, I don't know, 2 minutes. Pretty easy so far, at least that bottom bolt. Okay, so as I was working on this top bolt right there, I put an extension on it and then ran it out through here, and then had my drill on there. And this is why you don't buy stuff at Harbor Freight, because look, it snapped right off. I don't have the right tools, but hey man, we were gonna figure this out. I have a little difficult on this top one. It's hard to get to it. There's just a lot of stuff in the way. It'd probably be better if you take this stuff off, but I don't want to do that. I'm gonna work hard. All right, I'm back. I got the bolt out, and focus. You you see? No, you still can't see. Yeah, I'm terrible at this thing. Anyways, right on top of it, you can kind of see the spot right there. Anyways, so this was kind of in my way. So what I did is I came over here. There's two bolts here. I think they were 10mm, and I just pulled it off, and then that gives me enough play to where I can move this and get my arm down in here to be able to, get my wrench on it. And then I got my wrench on it in this position, and I stand on top of the motor, and I was able to pull up and smash my finger on about everything on the way up and got the bolt loose. Anyways, that was a pain. Okay, so I got the alternator pretty much out. There's a bolt on the bottom, that first bolt. There's like a bracket that it slides into, and you want to make sure you bring it all the way out. Here, I'll show you. Because if not, you're gonna just pull on it and it's never gonna come out. Is this bolt right there? So you can't even pull it all the way out because it's hitting the frame right here. So yeah, let me show you on the new alternator, as you can tell. There's like a little bracket right there. And so you just want to make sure that it's all the way out of this side, or it's not going to come out. And then as I was pulling it up, I just wanted to show you kind of, I turned it. So I went down there, got both my hands on it, pulled it up a little bit, and then I turned it a little bit. And then I'm gonna try to kind of, oh, look at that. Pull it out without dropping it. We got all this room now that we have no radiator. Anyways, now it's out. All right, so I got the alternator back in, connected the positive terminal, or I think it's the ground actually, and then the control switch or whatever it is. And yeah, it wasn't actually that bad getting back in. I had to push down on this this AC line to just give me a little bit more room, and then I was able to crawl on top of the motor itself, sit up here, and then reach my hand down the side, get the top one. And then from the side, it was actually pretty easy to get that bottom bolt from this side of the car, the passenger side. Just got the radiator back in. Had coolant line down there at the bottom. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 coolant lines, and then I think these lines go to the transmission, oil transmission coolant. I'm not sure what those are. Anyways, they're there. There's oil in them. I put them back. And then what else? Now I'm going to put the electric fan back in and then continue to reassemble. Okay, word to the wise. As you're putting this electric fan back in, what you want to do is you want to tie back this data cable, or not data cable, but whatever this main cable is coming through here. Tie it back so that doesn't get in your way. And then you should be able to slide it right in. But I had a real hard time not tying this back to get this in. But it looks like we're in now. Obviously, I need to still bolt it. There's 3 bolts up top and then 3 on the bottom. And then there's like this line needs to be connected right there. You got this line that goes there. And yeah, and then you connect your upper radiator hose. That hose goes right there. And yeah, we're getting close here. So we got it all put back together. I was only, I think I only had 1 bolt left over, so that must have been extra. But everything's good so far. I wanted to show you too, if you want to check to make sure your alternator is working correctly, if you have one of these meters, you turn to DCV 20, and then you put it on your terminals. If it's putting out 14.3, 14.4, I think anywhere between 13.8 and 14.5 is what your alternator should be putting out. So it looks like we are working good. The car's been on for about 15 minutes, and I'm just going to let it warm up so that I can bleed out any air that's in the new radiator. So this thing was not fun, but it's done. So that's all that matters. Hopefully this helps you.